everyone, welcome back to the Microsoft Fabric Learning Series, which is conducting by Next Gen Data Aspirants Community YouTube channel. This is Supernova Boo. So if you are not following our this Microsoft Fabric Play series, I would request you please go back and watch the episode 1 video. Fine. Now in this video, what we are going to explore. And before that, let me recap what we learned in the previous video. So in the previous video, what we did, we created a Lakehouse and we loaded a CSV file which is having the some bike sales data, and later we loaded that data into the table section as a delta table, and later we queried the data by using the TSQL language in the SQL Analytics Endpoint. Now let's jump into the Fabric environment. Fine. Now here, if I go here, so this is where we stuck in the last video. So if I query this, already this is queried. So this is the table, we have the bike sales data. In this, what is the problem we faced in our last video? We are unable to calculate the unable to add the calculated column. Let's say if I would like to calculate the cost. So I would like to multiply order into unit price. That's not possible in TSQL language. It's only for readable operations. It's not to use for write operations, and it won't allow the write operations in the Lakehouse by using the TSQL language. Then how we can overcome this? So for that, what we will do, we will have a one beautiful concept in Fabric Lakehouse. So what is that concept? Just click on this new SQL query. Here if you see, there is some option called new visual query. So just select this new visual query. Okay, just select this new visual query. Now here, so what you need to do, this is how visual query user interface will look like. So what it is telling, to build a query, drag your tables here. Okay, so already you know we have this table. So let's click on these three dots. Just click on insert into canvas. So the moment I click on insert into canvas, now it is loaded in this visual query user interface. Okay, so now it's loading the table here. See the same table what we see in the SQL query 1 here by using this SQL code. The same table here we are able to see. So just I'll tell you, I can relate this visual query with one of the work component from Azure. So in Azure Data Factory, if any one of you working in Azure Data Factory, we will have a concept called mapping data flow. We will have a concept called mapping data flow. The same user interface here, we can feel the same user interface. Fine. Now what is our agenda? So our agenda is to calculate the sales, cost, profit. So before that, what we will do, so let's fill this null with zeros. Right click on this. So here let's see, is there any value? See, here we have an option called replace value. So value to find null, okay, value to fill. So that is a categorical column and that color is not available, so I'll put not available. So I will replace null with NA. Just click on OK. The moment I click on OK, just please observe here, see what happening. See, there is a step added. So replaced value. See, automatically it is added a step, replaced value. Fine. Now what I need to do, first I need to calculate a order, cost. So for that, let me select this and let me select this, control click. You need to do the control click, and there are two options. Click here, and from here also you can, I think from here also you can get that option, or else, so after selecting this, just click on this plus symbol, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, and again scroll down. So see, all mathematical functions are here, it is highlighted. Okay, just select multiply, just select multiply. So the moment I selected multiply, now it is created a new column. It is created a new column. So when we are multiplying order quantity into unit price, this will become a cost. This will become a cost of the product. So let me rename this. Let's double click and rename this as a cost. See every step here it is recording. If you see, first I did a multiplication inserted column. Now I did rename column. See, here it is recording every step. Fine. Okay. So now, then what we will do? We will calculate sales. Control click, select order quantity and list price. Here click add. Click plus symbol, scroll down to the bottom and select multiply. Once if you click multiply, so now the multiplication is happened. So what is this? This is sales. Just double click this, rename that column as a sales. Rename that column as a sales. Fine. See, now the step is also added here. Okay, fine. So now I would like to see the profit. How we can calculate the profit? It's very simple. We need to subtract sales and cost. Then select this. We can subtract cost from sales. Just click in this plus symbol. So now scroll down. Let's see. We have the subtract option. Yes, we have subtract option. So let's click on the subtraction option. Now here if you see, I think this user interface is not that much great. Let me zoom my browser. Yes. See, I think this user interface is not that much good. Fine. Okay. So this is, see now 34.99 minus 20. It's almost 14. So it is calculated properly. So now let me zoom it to 100% and let me rename this as a PROFIT. So this is profit. Okay, this is profit. So now this is also recorded here. Now this is also recorded here. So almost everything was completed. Let's say for example I would like to extract year or and month. So select this and go to this plus. So let's see. Let's go to the uppercase length age year. We have the transform date column. So here just click on this year. The moment I click on the year, now what it will do, it will extract the year. So it will extract the year. Okay, I think it's overridden in the same thing. So we will do one thing. We will delete these steps. We will add as a new column. We will add as a new column. Let me go to this plus symbol. Transform by column, transform date column. Okay, add a column. So from the add column, see, from the add column from date, now select year. So now what it will do, it will add a new column. Now if you see here, it is added a new column. So in the same way, let me extract the year also. Let's click plus. Let's click plus. Now we'll do one more last transformation. Let's go to the this one. Let's take month. Let's take month. Add column from date to month. Now here if you see it's extracted month number. It's extracted month number. Let's see, is there any option to extract month name? Let's scroll down. Month, quarter of the year, week of the year, day of the year, week, day of the year, day of the week, day of the week. Okay, I don't think we have that option. So let's go with day of the week. Let's select day of the week. It is taking this one. Okay, fine, no problem. So now these transformations are completed. Let's say I would like to save this as a view. Let's say I would like to save this as a view. So, and one more thing here, one very added advantage, see whatever the transformations you did, let me adjust this, whatever the transformations you did here, see here, so you can view the SQL code. You can view the SQL code also for that. Just simply click this view SQL. Once if you click view SQL, see whatever the transformations I did, everything it is converted as a SQL query. Everything it is converted as a SQL query. Okay. So first my requirement is I would like to save this as a view. I would like to save this as a view. So how would I do that? So here if you see, there is an option called save as view. Just select this, okay, select this and view name. So this is cleaned data. So view bike data, view bike data, okay, view bike data. So now everything is ready. So just click OK. Once if you click OK, so now creating a new, your query is see successfully saved the new view. Now this Lakehouse is refreshing automatically. So here in the views under DBO, under views, if you click on this, see automatically this view was created. Automatically this you see whatever the custom columns we created: cost, sales, profit, year, month, day of the week. So these are all created. These are all created. So this is how you can clean the data by using this visual query, and also you can store that as a view, and also you can store that as a view. Okay. So this is all about visual query in the SQL Analytics Endpoint, and that too in the Lakehouse. Okay. So what we will do, we will build the Power BI report by using this view in our upcoming video. So what I'll do, so let me summarize this, what we learned today. So we, by using the visual query, we created some custom columns and extracted the year, month number and week number from the date column, and later we saw that whatever the SQL query generated behind these transformations, and also we saved that this cleaned data as a view in our Lakehouse. Thank you all for watching this video. Please like, share, comment this video. Please subscribe Next Gen Data Aspirants Community YouTube channel. We'll catch you in next video. Thank you all.